Hey everyone, Pupsker here. I don't know if you saw a week or two back when I was talking about why does everyone, or what is everyone's number one reason for hating Warframe, you know? Why do you hate Warframe? What is the one thing you hate about the game? Or the number one reason you hate something in the game, right? What is your problem with Warframe? I myself get triggered by the vast majority of connection issues and like crossplay, party, host migration, booting, right? That's my main issue, and I wanted to go and see what everybody else's main issue was, and that is why I asked. So we have opinions and thoughts from the Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. So let's take a look at what everyone hates about the game. Now, this doesn't mean we hate the game. This is just, what's your number one issue with Warframe as a game? Very repetitive, ADHD can't handle it, understandable. Lag and performance issues mainly. Yep, if you have an older computer or worse sort of networking setup, connection setup, yeah, that's gonna be it. Grinds are a little too grindy. Warframe is a grind-a-thon. There are a ton of things. Intimidating to newcomers, I'd say the Foundry needs shorter build times, and host migration needs serious fixing, right? All of those I can 100% get behind. All of those I can 100% agree with. No cross progression. Yeah, they're working on it, but it has been a little too late for sure. Mine's a little strange. Make new accounts like once a year, but I hate waiting 4 days for something. Yeah, a lot of people hate the Foundry build times. Host disconnects. Terrible RNG, that's life, right? Lack of man in the wall during Duviri. How confusing the game feels. Everything is a Google or what's they're talking about. That's just an old school, long-term MMO issue. Repetitive grinding, mods, right? Somebody has some issue with everything out there. Daily standing caps are annoying. Oh god, are they? Arcane farms with daily standing caps and just not great, right? Matchmaking, social interaction issues with PvP and missions, right? PvP in general. Grinding non-prime Warframe resources, Zaku. Drop chances for a lot of things. Yep. So a lot of people have pretty similar problems to the game. If we quickly check out Facebook, because I know this was a really fast one, right? People have, number one reason you love Warframe, that's not what we're talking about. Agree with that one? The bugs, right? Host migration, list goes on, network issues, drop rates, nerfing things. I feel like this person might just have some issues with devs doing shenanigans, but things have to get updated, changed, swapped around. So that's just life of games. Unbalanced conclave matches. Oh god, the existence of conclave is an unbalanced mess, right? That's just kind of what it is, and we've kind of expected and known that for quite some time. Now, let's see. Yes! Number one, we got the haters, right? Haters pay the bills after all. That's what they say. Taking ages to fix stuff. Yeah, a lot of hot fixes and bugs take way too long if they're really bad and game breaking, and that does suck. Daily standing again. Yep. Too much content, too much grinding. Hey, that's what you get for 10 years worth of a game. Love the game and the gameplay, but burnout's real. Hey, 10 years of the game. You do not have to play everything. You should primarily play what you want out of the games you want. IMHO, PvP, grind. It just got boring to them, understandable. Takes them too long to relearn the game when they take breaks, yeah, understandable. Foundering or crafting times, Foundry, yup. Absurdity of ribbons, right? Absurd amount of time to take farming current content. Yeah, a lot of things take way too much time, and that's kind of how that goes with free-to-play type games, right? Think about any free-to-play game out there, right? And it takes a billion years to farm. If you're a free-to-play League of Legends player, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If League of Legends still has the same model as it used to, you have to grind the game so much in order to unlock every champion via in-game currency. If not, you just buy the champions. So many free-to-play games have so much grind to them, and they're all intentionally like that. Gacha games, Genshin, Hoyoverse games, all are a huge grind. And that's why it's good to remember, you don't have to play a game if you don't want to. You should be happy and loving the games you want to play. So take breaks, stop playing. There's never anything wrong with that. Games are just at the end of the day, games, right? This is my really adorable dog. Ignore the head of the bird, right? Oh, my Instagram's pretty cool. Shout out to all my Pupsker social medias where you can see sweet, adorable puppy dog and a day in the life of the pupper and my mayonnaise. So yeah, reminder, Epic Games creator code Pupsker if you want to support the channel. Now, let's take a look at what you, the YouTube commenters, thought about the #1 reason you hate Warframe. I'm going to just reuse this as the thumbnail for this video, FYI. So if you're like, oh shit, I feel like I've seen that, you probably have. Or I'll find a different Warframe to put in it. Who knows? I'm all over the place. Okay, wish there was more automation. Okay, I understand. Excavators should give more, daily login should be better, okay. Railjack crew should do stuff like passively. Okay, so like the Duviri plants, right? I get it, I understand. Picking up what they're throwing down. What I love about Warframe most games, if it pisses me off, I can just turn it off, go outside and touch dirt and come back later. That's not what I asked. Now, was it? Dislike the lack of crossplay interactions, inviting his friends or clan members. Yeah, crossplay is literally just like shitty invite and gameplay crossplay, which is like a step in the right direction, but all of the social interactions and all of the quality of life for crossplay is not there yet. I 100% agree with that. As clans, friends, and stuff is stuff I also have complained about many times. Okay, tons of content, appreciate tons of content, not very appreciative of the tons of bugs it brought. Yeah, the bugs truly do be slapping Warframe. On release, the game for any major update tends to have a little bit too many game-breaking bugs, right? A lot of people complain about being like just unable to play the game on launches of stuff like Duviri because something bugs out, the game breaks, usually in regards to matchmaking. And honestly, the way that the circuit ran and how it bugged out constantly on host migration for the first month or two really sucked. So bugs really are what kill a game like Warframe and Destiny, as we all know right now. Oh god, oh god. I feel like the story should be co-op completely. While that would be cool, that would make no sense lore-wise, right? But either way, that would still be cool to have a friend run along. But, you know, Warframe's a weird game. So I can see that. Just get burnt out, don't have issues overall. Yep. Hold content, more crossplay, connection issues. Yeah, less content, more crossplay connection issues fixed up, but that's never gonna happen. There's gonna be a constant team of people working on content, right? Then you have network or crossplay type folk working on that. Everything has its own departments, different things. You can't actually, believe it or not, chat, right? I do want to make this point. Believe it or not, you cannot just stop content updates for a game to work on crossplay and cross save, because a lot of the people working on content for Warframe can't fucking do any of the crossplay cross save shit, right? Different teams across different departments across a company are good at doing different things. Mostly departments are sectioned off at doing different things for a reason, right? Not everyone can do everything. I can't do graphic arts worth shit, right? I can't do 3D modeling. There's a ton we can't do. So it's not as simple as just stop doing this and work on this. That's not how any business works. You can't just wishy-washy fire an entire department working on content in order to hire more people for crossplay cross-save, right? That's not real life, right? That's delusion. So remember, you can't just hold off on doing things and then doing this. An entire process of hiring, getting people built up and trained for stuff like crossplay, cross-save, more content, everything takes a lot of time and it's a process. It sucks. Everything's separated, but that's called life, and as much as we wish, real life doesn't work as easily as it does in our brains, where we just flick a switch and then thing go burr, it works now, right? Nothing's that simple. Any adult with a job who's dealt with shenanigans is kind of aware of that, right? Shit is complicated and annoying, so as much as I wish they could just stop doing things and get cross-save, cross-play out faster, that's not how anything works. So you have to remember that. This is real life, and we have to work within the realms of actuality within the company of Digital Extremes, right? We can't just stop it and then have this other thing. So it looks like a lot of people are mad at a lot of the bugs, at a lot of the generals of Warframe's issues when it comes to hot fixes and releases, and obviously the slowness when it comes to cross-save, cross-play, which is why I think Warframe, the last thing they've really announced early on was cross-save, cross-play. I think they should never announce things farther than 1 year off, right? And they should try to really stick to that. And if possible, not announce big things like cross-save, cross-play until they know when there's going to be a release date, right? They've done it so many times. They're getting a lot better at it, but they've done it way too much, where they hype up and talk about updates way too early. Duviri, the new war, Railjack, right? All of that stuff has been Warframe talking about things way too early, hyping it up way too much for what it is, and then people being let down. So DE knows this, I believe, well aware that they've talked about and hyped things up way beyond actual comprehension of the update, right? And they're getting better at doing that. A lot of people are saying it was a lot of the old guards team, right? Like a lot of the old Digital Extremes management team re-hyping, like Steve, like talking about updates way ahead of time in like what they vision it, what they imagine it versus what they could actually accomplish. So yeah, hopefully Warframe, DE's team, and Soulframe, all that going forward, they don't wishy-washy talk about like the future of a game in the sense of what they wish it could be, but more of a realistic standpoint, right? But yeah, who knows? Let's see, not too much to grind except Steel Path. That's the thing about Warframe. The grind and the like getting stuff complete is a lot of early mid-game, right? DE is Digital Extremes, which is creators of Warframe, which is just, you know, Warframe, if you will. No true challenge in the games, right? Where did Raid go? Back then, Warframe used to be harder. Now it is just horde killing. Yeah, fair enough. Game's too easy. Sadly, it's been too easy for a long time. And then we have a billion other comments talking about similar stuff. Grind, Duviri, graphic optimization kind of sucks. Design away from weekly reward stuff. Too much FOMO, right? There's an endless amount of things that people dislike. Can't interact with people in crossplay. Yeah, another one of those where it's like crossplay is just gameplay crossplay. So yeah, no point to play it but grind. So yeah, I'm always curious of what people thought. Takes a billion different comments after all, but everyone has problems with something, and that's life, right? So I just wanted to see what most people's number one reason for hating Warframe is, or like the number one reason or number one problem with Warframe as a game, right? So yeah, a lot of it is bugs, crossplay, and then just straight up time to release updates. So very understandable stuff. But with a game like Warframe, there's a billion different issues and a billion different things that could be a fix. So who truly knows? Nothing's perfect. That is the life of us people, humans, Earth, right? So yeah, thank you for watching, subbing, liking, and checking out any of my social medias on anything. But, you know, that's it for this video. Check it out. I have Epic Games creator code Pupsker. I have the secondary Genshin Impact channel I popped up, Pupsker Genshin. So check out any of that if you want to support the channel. Thank you, thank you.